Welcome to a new series on this channel I am calling Will It Power On, where we test old desolate tech products like these to see, of course, will they power on. Many of the products I'm going to be testing, including the one in today's video, are older than me, and I've never seen any of these work before. So buckle up, because we're going to be using a Game Boy Advance SP battery contacts to try and charge this battery. If this battery does not work, we're going to just try a direct connection. Although I am running into one hurdle. There is no marking on this battery on what's positive, what's negative. So we're just going to find out together. We're going to start with the battery just in case I screw it up somehow. Because I'd rather blow up this battery than blow up the phone. So without further ado, let's get some alligator clips hooked to these battery terminals. And we'll see if we can get this one running. I'm just going to say, do not try this at home because I don't want to be sued if you light your house on fire. So the reason why I think we can do this is this battery right here, 3.7 volts. This one, 3.7 volts. So if this is putting out 3.7 volts to this battery, we should be able to get this one to kind of charge. It might do like the, let me show you what I think it might do. Because this battery is so old, that's what it's probably going to do. So if that does not work, we will just do a direct connection. And don't worry, I have the plug for the Game Boy's power supply nearby just in case. And I have charged batteries with this Game Boy before. I charged a Sony camera battery with it, and it actually did charge, so I know we can do this. So what I'm going to do, negative, I'm going to plug our black one's going to be negative for the sake of today. And our yellow one is going to be positive. I'm going to actually adjust this so that way they don't touch. There's one. And there, all right, there's the other. Oh, never mind. Okay, they're both hooked up. Now, because we don't know the polarity, we're just going to do some guesswork. So I'm guessing this is one polarity, this middle one's the terminal, and I believe this is how BMS data is sent. And this one is the other terminal. So we're just going to, I guess we can look at a battery to see if we can kind of get a guess. All right, so the 8300 does have positive on this side, and then two negatives on this side. So we're going to hook the positive up to the single terminal. All right, she's all hooked up. Let's just, actually I'm going to unplug it from the wall and then plug it in because I don't want to potentially have anything connecting. So that's going to be constantly plugged in. Those are not touching because if they are, that could make something go boom. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Which side has the light on it? Oh. Well, it doesn't matter because I don't see anything. Oh, that's power. It's trying. It sees something. Let's just try flipping the polarity and trying again. All right, polarity flipped. Here we go. I feel heat in here, so it was doing something. Same thing as before, so honestly can't tell whether it's just polarity or it just doesn't see anything. With nothing connected, what does it do? It does the exact same thing whether there's something connected or not. So what I'm going to do, we're just going to try a direct hookup. Could try hooking the battery up to the 8300 and plugging that in, but see how small these battery contacts are. They're pretty far apart, so we could just try hooking alligator clips up to this and trying it through that. Okay, so we're just going to go with how we did it the first time with negative. I keep forgetting. So positive is the yellow, negative is black. So we're going to hook the negative terminal. Oh, are these battery contacts really too small? Okay, that's very loose, concerningly loose. And the power is still connected, so I'm going to unplug that. Alright, give me like 10 minutes while I try and get a good connection here. That is probably the best we're going to do. So we're just going to plug it in and hope nothing explodes. And of course it falls out. Okay, so it's time for plan B. We're going to try and hook this battery up through the 8300 and see what happens. Give me like a half hour. I need to find the charger for the 8300. We're actually going to try something a little less risky first. We're going to try hooking this battery, which this battery still has 3 or 4 bars, up to this phone, or this, through the wires. Forget the GBA. It worked once, but I guess not. Okay, that's the best we're going to do. So let's just hook this thing up and hope for the best. Yellow to positive. Not seeing anything. And that fell out. So let me try reversing the polarity. Flipped the polarity, tried it, didn't work. So we're just going to go back to the original plan and hook this battery up to this phone. I have a feeling this is not going to work, but we're going to try it anyways. Found it. So I'll just show you what happens with no battery in it. As you can see, it lights up. It's going to say battery is required. Takes a while. Okay, yep, battery's required. So we unplug, and let's hook up the cables, see what happens. Okay, that is all hooked up. Let's, jumper cables are so cheap. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, we got lights. It'll, probably throw batteries required. And if it throws batteries required, I'm calling that a fail. Oh, batteries required. Let's try reversing the polarity, I guess. Probably going to throw the exact same thing. Oh. Stupid batteries required. First time it's played the chime out of the 3 times I've tried hooking it up, so I guess that's the most progress. Guess we can just try hooking it up. Other negative terminal? Yep, nothing. Well, good chance that this battery is just shot, but we can still try hooking it directly to the phone. If hooking it to the phone does not work, I'm calling it a fail. Or maybe it has to be both terminals. Let's see. Can I grab both terminals? Yes, I can. And both terminals with negative. Okay, so we're touching both terminals. Let's hook it up to the battery. Okay, battery's all hooked up. Phone's all hooked up. Here we go. Lights up. Probably going to throw battery as required. Oh, yeah, it's boot looping. It's not good. Probably just doesn't like this battery. Yeah, it sees a connection, but it doesn't like this battery. So let's try hooking directly to the phone. Or maybe it's trying to charge it, just this battery's so low that it doesn't... It's just boot looping. So as usual, we will do yellow to positive and then black to negative, and we'll see if we can get anything to happen. There's one more battery we can try, and that's the GBA battery, but if that does not work, this is just a fail. Alright, let's hook it up, see what happens. Okay, we got life. is it's either going to throw battery as required or it's just going to boot loop. Oh, came unplugged. Batteries. It's going to throw battery as required, isn't it? I don't want to completely destroy this phone, so I'm just going to put it back together, make sure it still works. I'd call that a success already, because probably going to boot. So let's just try hooking the GBA battery up to the phone, otherwise this is just a fail. Yep, she's all good. We didn't fry it too bad. Alright, here we go. Last attempt. Can we get this thing to power on with a Game Boy Advance SP battery? So, as usual, we will do yellow, deposit. It's going to be a little bit of a pain. Okay, I think those are touching. Alright, both terminals, just in case. And hooking that to that. Let's try. Is that the N key? No, that's the N key. Nope. Either this phone is completely fried or it's just a bad connection. I think it's just a little bit of both. Yeah. We could try and reverse the polarity, see if that changes anything. Alright, we're just going to reverse the polarity and see if that changes anything. Otherwise, I think this phone is fried unless we buy a new battery for it. Yeah, I'm getting nothing. I think this phone is just fried, or I'm just doing something wrong. Well, that's the end of the video. We did not get this thing to run, unfortunately. So, but if you still enjoyed it, please let me know. Would you like me to try doing this with something else? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, but goodbye.